Good evening, and welcome to the land of the truth. Welcome to Secrets Revealed in the Dark. I had a few things on my mind that I wanted to share. Uh, y'all familiar with the scripture where Peter was said to receive the keys to heaven, the keys to the kingdom. Well, anyway, it came to mind how things have advanced and how the knowledge that Yahweh has been important to us has advanced. Now, Peter had keys, and what we use keys to unlock doors. Get in the house, need the key to get in the house. Now, in this group, we talked about Noah's Ark. You didn't need keys to get Noah's Ark. The angel closed the door. Keep everybody else out. And there was only a few people saved in that ark. But nevertheless, then there was Solomon Temple. We went in Solomon Temple in this group, used a few anagrams, as we did with the ark also. Now, we got the ark, the tabernacle. We went into the tabernacle and used some of the vessels. Walked through the tabernacle using anagrams. So now it's back to Solomon Temple, which is the last thing that was built. So you would need a key to get through the door in the temple. Now, time nowadays, to get in anything that was locked, you need a key. So the other night, I'm reading and I came across, looking up just where some Bibles came from and so forth, and I came across the Codex. Supposed to be the original Bible that they found. They call it the Sinai Bible. Supposed to be in the mountain of Sinai, which is pronounced different. So I looked at it, and in the group, I use anagrams all the time. So I look at it, I said, wait a minute, Codex. Codex. It's an unknown code. And I started to think about it. With all the anagrams, the book is actually coded. And I mentioned the fellow Dr. Killer a lot. It's a man that said he had a vision straight from the Creator. And he went about to take the things that he had saw in his vision, and he drew some charts and put some of the illustrations on the charts. And he taught by that tabernacle pattern. And he was able to go in that pattern and compare anything that could come to mind to that tabernacle. Show forth how the human body correlates to it, how the seasons, uh, anything you could name in the creation, he had a way to correlate it to that tabernacle pattern. And he made a statement that everything that is made goes according to the function, instructions of that threefold tabernacle pattern. And he said that nothing escapes that pattern. Well, anyway, people ain't not well aware of it, but the man also used anagrams. He showed us how you take the word Santa Claus. It seemed like something simple, but you know there's a big host with Santa Claus, lies and deception. But he showed us how Santa moved the letters around. It would be Satan. That's one of his witnesses. So he took the word Noel, which they use around Christmas too, saying that there was Noel Elyon, or as some refer to as Elohim. But anyway, he used anagrams. So when I started using these anagrams, I really didn't know, the whole sense of it. As I told people, I got it from Gabriel. And I don't know why, but I was just told what I would do with it down at the end. So anyway, the Bible has been coded. And what they did, the books that they did find, they would study these books. It's like you got this burning book thing going on right now where they want to burn books so people can forget about the past, wouldn't know about the past. And the thing is, what Yahweh said in the scriptures was to remember the former things of old. So the devil trying to play the slick role, figure you could just burn it up and it's all done. It didn't go that way. The devil just didn't get what he wanted. Just didn't go that way. I posted this video with Dr. Kenley, and in that video he was saying the devil was created to deceive. And that's his job, to deceive. And by any means necessary, he will do something to deceive you. And one of his main things is to take your faith from you, so you won't have faith in Yahweh. And you got people that are so twisted right now, and you wonder what's going on with them. They cannot help themselves. I came across doing some reflecting on Enoch. And Enoch was a book that was supposed to have been taken out of the Bible. Now, they done read Enoch, and there's some things in the Bible that would make it look like the white people is evil. And people use that today with the racism thing, that the white people are evil because something that was supposed to be in the book of Enoch. Because in the book of Enoch, it talking about how those wicked angels or whatever they saw the fair skin and got into people. But I was looking at that last night. The word wasn't fair skin. Skin was called animal hide. And they came back around to a whole different meaning when you put it in anagram form. Whatever it meant was he got into the people because he saw they were fair. And that was the problem. He didn't want people to be fair. And until this day, that's the problem people have, not wanting to be fair. And that's when it comes back around to we all are on the same level. None is greater than the other. See, you look how people, how people want to be treated. People, for the most part, people come in your life, they want you to do stuff for them, it's natural. But if it gets to the point that you can't do what they want you to do, as much as they want you to do it, they tend to take offense. And you look at it the same way. If you got somebody in your life and it look like every time they want you to do something, you want them to do something, they don't want to do it, you take offense. So the main thing is, got to be fair with each other. That's all falls under love. Now the man said, speaking of Bibles, he said he didn't teach a version. Like, so he said he taught a vision. Understand? The King James Bible, you got this version, you got the Do-It version, the Gideon version, one version that I mentioned, they had that thou must commit adultery. I think that was supposed to be the devil's Bible or so far. I think they call it sinner's Bible. So, and the thing about, you look at the word a version. Look at the word aversion, aversion. And aversion is hatred. So he well enough understood that he wasn't supposed to teach the people hatred. He was supposed to teach them love. So that's the thing right there. We must love each other. And then we must love Yahweh. He said, how can you say you love your brother and you don't love your father? So that's what that's about. And we come to understand that everything that we done went through or going through is all for the better. It might be some twists and turns in the road. It's like the children of Israel. They say they drowned, they walked through the Red Sea and on dry land. That's a miracle. Things like that just don't happen. Then they got people that never read the book. They're never gonna believe something like somebody that went through some Red Sea on dry land. They done come up with all kind of scientific reasons of how they went around this way and how they ran around that way. Couldn't accept it. But it's truth. And we believe it through faith. Because we didn't see it happen. But somebody told us it happened and we believed it. Or written in a book and we believed it. And I found out something else. What it was. There's a scripture saying if you had enough faith as a grain of mustard seed, that you could say into this mountain, be moved. I found out also we're going to have to move mountains, and it's easy. I got some stuff I need to write down because I keep saying I make these posts and really can't tell people get to see them or not. So I try to put some in writing. And you got to talk about speaking with the tongues of angels. And and that was about it. Oh, the days of the creation. And I need to do a topic about time. Hope y'all have a good day. I'll be back later with another video.